I hope you can relate this if you are single for a long time and if you're attracting similar kind of a partner after breaks. So before any further ado, let me introduce myself. My name is Rohit. I talk about manifestation, awakening and consciousness. If you're new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button. Without any further ado, let's get started. So we'll start with the intentions. So it has to be a conscious, whatever you want into your life, right? The kind of a partner you want into your life. Write down their qualities on the paper and write down as it's happening in the present moment with emotion, like kind of a story. I'm with my partner at the beach. I'm enjoying my day. I'm having a dinner at restaurant. Whatever is you align with your vision, just write down the story on the paper, and you don't need to be hurry. Take your time and write down the complete story, what kind of a life you want when you are with your partner in the present tense, and feel the emotion as well, right? Feel the emotion is necessary in order to be in alignment. So whatever you're writing it, or the quality you want into the partner, you have to embody that. You have to live with that qualities. Here come the emotion, right? So you have to embody the emotion surrounding your body, electromagnetic field, right? So when you close your eyes and you visualize the event with emotion, means what you're doing, you are just aligning yourself to the thing which you want to attract. The thing is already there, right? You no need to do anything. As per quantum physics, right, there is a parallel reality. Everything exists, your life, perfect life partner, everything is there. Your career, job, business, abundance, all exist there. You need to just, you as a person, you need to align your energy with that energy, because the thing which you want to attract, that would be on the higher vibration, and that is love, gratitude, appreciation, compassion, empowerment, right? It's already there, right? All you need to do, you need to align yourself, right? Here comes the emotion. You have to feel the emotion, because whatever you're thinking, right, your mind is creating a picture and you're sending the signal to the field, and whatever you're sending the signal to the field, right, if you feel the emotion there, right, when you visualizing a picture, means that your energy and their energy matches that time, right, in your meditation. But in order to physically experience those things, you have to feel that emotion, right? It's very, very important to feel the emotion on consistent basis, on demand. Whenever you think about your partner, just active that emotion within you, right? He should be handsome. Just feel the emotion. How would you feel that, right? And you have to be very conscious in your day. It has to be a consistent process. Write down the qualities you want on a paper, and on next paper write down the story, add the qualities with emotions, and visualize that thing, right, multiple times every day, and see you start getting automatically result. But there is an inner work you need to do that, because what happened, your energy is still stuck in the past, right? Otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. If you're struggling to attract a specific person, you are struggling because you're stuck in your past. And here comes the inner work, which I'll tell you in bit details, right? You have done your visualization. When you open your eyes, okay, you have random thoughts into your mind that might associating with a person. If you had a bad breakup, and if you were attracting similar kind of a person, right, the thought would automatically popping up, because you invested so much energy in the past when you were feeling that emotion. So our main concern, our main work is to cut the cord between you and that particular event, memory, emotion, right? So whenever you have a thought, or maybe it come as an image in your mind, maybe you see some object, maybe if you visit some place you remind of the memory, maybe there is a time, through time you remind that thing, maybe after seeing the people that memory awake, maybe you watch something on social media, right? Maybe some emotional movies, listening any sort of emotional songs, maybe some food and associating with that person, maybe a drink, maybe you were at beach with them, maybe you having a coconut water or a juice, old photo, trip, any function where people talking about, complaining, blaming, sharing information. Maybe you heard from your parents, right, about some other person. Maybe you visit any shop, you have memory attached to that person, that associating with that particular person. Maybe you watch some real YouTube videos, you heard story, or you read story on newspaper. Maybe some book has some story that connecting to a person. Memory later, maybe you visited a temple with him, right? Any object, gift, market, maybe he used to come to pick you on his motorbike or car, specific color, clothes, a relative, maybe you have a celebration, maybe you remember your birthday. These are the things that connect you to that particular person. If you have a bad breakup with a person, right, and you were having together for a long time, out of this 80% you can relate that whenever you had, because you have memory attached to these people, sorry, these particular events, and what this memory, you all you need in order to bring that memory in front, you all you need is what, a picture and emotion. That when you have a thought, right, if you think from any perspective out of this, the image will automatically come in front of your mind eyes. And as you already aligned with the past memory, you already felt the emotion, so your body start feeling that emotion automatically without your conscious choice, and that same emotion fuel more same thought, and the thought fuel the emotion. So what you need to do there, right, it's not that you need to stop all these things, right? I'm not saying that, but you have to be very conscious which thought you want to entertain, think. Because the moment you pick a thought which is coming up that you no need to be think, that thought would loses its power, right? And it, no one tell you like how much time is it take. It depends upon how much emotion you felt when that particular event occurred. So if you're conscious about your thought, slowly, with a consistent practice, everything would be losing energy bond with you. So your alignment is, these things are getting disconnected from your energy. Because, and your energy is where, here, suppose you are here and you want to go there, right? Currently you are in this particular situation, right? But what happened when you visualize, right, you reach there, because you have experienced the emotion, you feel everything, you see yourself with your five senses, it's done now. But when you close your eyes, you're already here. You're stuck in your physical 3D reality, where all these things reminds you of what, this ex, or maybe a boyfriend you had, or maybe if you having a husband, right, and if he fights with you on unnecessary thing, it's mismanage of energy, right? Here come this, if you're married, if you are having a difficulty in your marriage, just write down the qualities, write the story in the present tense with emotions, right? And aware of your senses, add your senses, see, smell, taste, touch, listen, what you were doing when this thing happened, and slowly and gradually the alignment would be in your favor, because you already created that. Your perfect husband, partner, lover is already there, right, vibrating at a high frequency. But you are here. If you want to be here, oh sorry, if you want to reach here, you have to be in his alignment. Then he will automatically come into you. You no need to go ahead and look that person on social media or on any matrimonial website. Very simple. You get it unexpected way. The, right? And once you done this, you start, it's just like a piece of cake for you to manifest things into your life, because manifestation is all about alignment. If you want something, you have to be in that vibration. Simple. There's no shortcut. You don't need to go there. Everything is exists there. Your perfect life partner, your perfect job, business, if you want to settle in other country, everything is already there. You just need to align with the energy, right? Here then you need to have a clear intentions, what exactly you want, this detailed description. You need to add your five senses. You have to have the emotion which you will feel, because emotion is the language of the heart. Through that emotion you will attract the things into your life. But you have done this, you are very much conscious about this, but because we have been programmed genetically to trap into negative stuff. So you have to stop complaining, blaming, judging, criticizing, gossiping. These are the some basic emotion, right, which drag you towards them, because you already felt that emotion. It's stored in your body, hardwired into your brain, belief system. You have to be very much aware that the thought, you don't need to think that remind you about that person. If you have X and if you had a bad breakup, or maybe if you're looking for a boyfriend, right, if you don't have a boyfriend at all, right, that would be a new boyfriend that you have already decided that you want a boyfriend, then you will marry it, that's fine. Then still don't just influence by external environment, by people, environment, object. Don't get influenced. Don't adopt their perception. So if suppose you are new, right, you have completed your education, you are in your job, but now it's time to get married, right, and you hear that in your office that there are two girls complaining about their boyfriend or husband, right? So don't absorb that information, because they're their perception, because that's their life, their through which they are viewing that situation. So it's nothing to do with you, right? So don't absorb that information. You need to be very much aware that you no need to indulge in negative thinking, right? If you're complaining or if you're doing any such things, then your alignment will be break from here, right? Because the person you want, it's not complaining, right? If you do this thing, congratulations, you will get another person, you will get with a similar sort of quality which he had, your ex. This is why it's very important to be conscious about your thoughts, right, and conscious about your words which you're speaking, because all words carry vibration, right? Negative words create negative events into your life, right? That's why you're stuck here. Again, I'm repeating, otherwise this is not for you. This is only for those people who wants to be in alignment with the good which they want to desire. Stop looking that when it's going to be happen. Very important. Leave when on the God or universe. Okay, just be in alignment. Feel the emotion of your future which you want to manifest. The more you do that, the more you will reach here. The moment this intentions which you want and your energy matches, you will get an experience automatically. It's simple as that, but it's not easy. It comes with consistency. And once you start aware of your thoughts and once you start observing them, then it's not gonna nothing to related with what I want. It's a old programming. I don't need to enter in. Then you start getting gaps and automatically you start feeling good, relax. You start feeling love with yourself. That's the beauty of this thing. And it comes with slowly and gradually. Sometimes it might possible that you automatically you see some, you visited a shop, right, and there's a couple next to you, they were fighting. Oh, it possible that that particular event uh, reminds you about the memory which you had with your boyfriend, right? Understand? So you need to be aware that suddenly the thoughts come, okay, that image would come into your mind. It's okay if you were getting those images after seeing events or after seeing objects or when you are outside. It's okay, right? But with the consistent practice, right, you can just disconnecting those things from your energy. And once you align there, all possible things would be coming up into your life. Simple as that. So I'll reiterate once again. First of all, you have to have a clear intention with elevated emotion. With five senses, you need to write the story on a paper, right? And while reading it, right, just close your eyes and live that as it's done now in the present moment, right? Because you're aligning yourself, right? That's the fastest and easiest way to do that, right? Aligning yourself, right? Whenever you do this, you might encounter negative thinking. Don't indulge with that. Just bring that picture into your mind eyes with the emotions which you want to feel, and be aware of that emotion which you felt, because you need to feel that emotion when you open your eyes multiple times, right, on demand. That's the first thing. Second thing is aware of your thoughts when you go outside, right? Make sure that you will not thinking, because situation, circumstances, event which you will be happening on your day-to-day life, that might remind you about your past energy, right, memory, because it's stored there. So the moment you stop thinking about that particular event, right, the thought will loosen its power, right, and the memory which you had with the person, that will be change, mutate automatically, right? And this is how you gonna disconnect you to that particular energy. Stop indulging negative stuff. Stop looking when it's going to be happen. Just be in alignment. On demand, feel the emotion. Vitally important, right? So take up the challenge to yourself, and it's with you, not with anyone else. Just remind yourself that who you want to be and who you don't want to be, and try it for at least 21 days, right? and and I'm hoping that it will definitely work if you do that consistently with the positive mindset. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great day ahead. Bye bye.